Contreras the batter.
Here comes. Swing and a miss, and that's it. The Arizona Diamondbacks advance to the division series as they knock off the Brewers. Yeah. Paul Sewald closes it out, and the Diamondbacks come into Milwaukee and win 2 straight. And now Arizona will move on and take on the Dodgers.
Welcome to another Valley Sports Plug Arizona Diamondbacks playoff recap for Game 2 of the Wildcard round. I'm Chris Patrick, and joining me are Michael Benjamin and VSP Tallman here to break it all down for you. The Arizona Diamondbacks look to win Game 2 in the series versus the Milwaukee Brewers to advance to the National League Division Series against the Los Angeles Dodgers this weekend. And as we saw in Game 1, the Brewers had the runs coming in early again in this one. In the bottom of the first, Christian Yelich scored off a Sal Frelick sac fly to right field. Later in the inning, a Willy Adames single brought in Carlos Santana from third, and the score would be 2-0 Milwaukee at the start of the second inning. In the top of the fifth, the Diamondbacks got on the board with an Alek Thomas solo home run to right to cut into the Brewers' lead, the score 2-1 at that point. There was no answer from the Brewers. In the sixth, the D-backs were able to answer back and take the lead. Geraldo Perdomo and Corbin Carroll scored off a Ketel Marte single, turned into a double, which made it 3-2 Diamondbacks. But they weren't done there. Tommy Pham came home off a wild pitch by Uribe and gave the D-backs a 4-2 lead. And still in the sixth, Christian Walker scored off a Lourdes Gurriel Jr. single to left field. Neither team would score again, and the final score was 5-2 Diamondbacks. The Snakes have won the series and will advance to the divisional round and face the Los Angeles Dodgers. But I want to find out what these guys saw in Game 2. So we're going to pass it over to Michael Benjamin so he can help us break down the 3 keys in this game, starting with his first key.
First key for this Diamondbacks club has to be the clutch hits. And when I say that, I'm looking specifically at Ketel Marte. You look at his box score, only 1 for 3, but had those 2 RBIs as he takes Freddie Peralta to a full count and rips the 7th pitch for a big 2-run stretched out double. Man, it opened the floodgates. Like Chris said, Uribe throws a wild pitch. Gurriel drives in another run. And man, that's what it's about. Key contributions at pivotal times. You go back to Game 1, he ties it up, right? And in Game 2, he sees the opportunity with no outs to push us in front. So that's what you need from the most tenured guy in the clubhouse. He only had a hit in each game, but I would say they were the most important. That's number 1. Tallman, what do you got for number 2?
All right, yeah. Number 2, the second key to the game. It's going to be the outing that we got from Zach Gallen. Game 1, you saw so much usage in that bullpen. We had to go to it super, super early. So you're expecting Game 2, your ace is on the mound. We're going to get a 7-inning outing at least, right? So we can limit the usage of that bullpen in Game 2. It started off a little rough for Gallen. We saw him in the first inning. You know, he got beat around a little bit. And it was looking like he wasn't going to last long. I mean, the guy threw 31 pitches in the first inning. That was the most pitches he's ever thrown in a game in the first inning this season. So he was able to bounce back, go 5 innings, only give up 2 hits, no earned runs. So he only ended up giving us 6 innings. He was able to put the team in a position to win the game and kind of reel it back in. He settled down after that first inning and he did his job and he put us in a position, got the run support that we needed from the team, and ultimately we won the game because of that.
Absolutely. You guys are on point with these keys to the game. The clutch hitting, the starting pitching, bouncing back, Zach Gallen, picking it up and getting the job done. But the third key that I have for us in this one is the bullpen not allowing any runs. Once again, they held down the fort and got things done when we needed them the most. Yeah, Ginkel got hit around a little bit, but didn't allow a run, and Sal Frank was able to come in and get the job done in that situation. Not to mention Paul Sewald. I know he likes to make us sweat a little bit, had Michael Benjamin on the edge of his seat, but at the end of the day, he was able to slam the door closed and get the save, including 2 strikeouts in the 1 inning he pitched. So absolutely loving what I'm seeing. This is the type of momentum and hot play that we're going to need to stand a chance in the next round. The LA Dodgers are a formidable opponent, and I don't think anybody is jealous of the Diamondbacks right now having to go up against them starting on Saturday. And that first game will go down Saturday, October 7th. The time is to be determined, but that'll be out in Los Angeles to take on the Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw expected to start. I'm thinking we might see Kelly, but we'll have to find out. So make sure you tune in after that game, as we'll be doing a recap all throughout the Diamondbacks playoff runs. For Michael Benjamin and VSP Tallman, I'm Chris Patrick, and we'll see you then. Peace.